Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 4. So we have the finale of The Flash Season 4 just over 24 hours from now when this video go live, which is like, of course, pretty damn exciting. Obviously, at the end of last episode, we saw our old nemesis, Clifford DeVoe, aka the Thinker, launch his Enlightenment satellites and, well, commence it with a little assistance from Gideon and the Starlab satellite. But speaking of being enlightened, around 24 hours from now, a few hours before that finale airs, I will be doing my usual live stream that I do, once or twice a week. But this will be special, seeing that it will be the last proper one of the season, while the season is still on. So come around and join in on that if you want to. But yeah, this will be my last bonus video on this season before the finale, and for the most part after the finale we will just be talking about stuff leading up to season 5. But due to that, I do want to thank everyone that's watched any of my Flash videos throughout the season. I know we got the finale tomorrow and I'll mention this probably again, just in case you don't watch that video and you usually just watch my bonus videos and stuff. I just want to thank you guys if you've tuned in, and I'm looking forward to doing some season 5 videos for all of you that watch. So leading up to the finale, there is a lot of excitement and hype, as you would expect. Due to this, we generally get members of the cast doing some press stuff, and that is exactly what we got from Entertainment Weekly's spoiler room. Now, as some of you might know, over here on the channel we have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Entertainment Weekly. We love them sometimes because they will sometimes get some inside information that we haven't been able to get our hands on previously. But then we have that dislike, borderline hate side when they treat the shows like they're designed and made around relationships, or ships as the young cool kids are saying nowadays. Anyway, Entertainment Weekly was able to speak to the one and only Grant Gustin, who obviously plays Barry Allen or The Flash on The Flash, about the finale and what to expect from it, mainly around the cliffhangers that we tend to get leading from one season onto the next. But yeah, as I'm sure most of us already know, the finale for this season is entitled We Are The Flash. So is that the first time a meme has been used as the title for an episode, let alone a finale? Let me know in the comments in regards to that. Anyway, during the finale, it has been reported that there will, be not just the one cliffhanger that we usually get, but actually 2 cliffhangers to end off the season and lead into season 5 and have all of us going, what the hell was that? According to Grant Gustin, the 2 cliffhangers will draw out 2 different reactions from us, the viewing audience. One of them as one of the most exciting, while the other cliffhanger being one of the most dark and confusing. Now, Grant went on to elaborate on that by saying, when I say confusing, it's more like in Flash World, you just desperately want to know, what does this mean? The first one gets you really excited about what's to come, then the second one probably is going to make your stomach hurt and want the next season immediately. So what will these cliffhangers be? Well, this is where we will be getting into that spoiler territory for one of them, as we're 99% sure we know that the answer, or what the answer to one of the cliffhangers is, while the other will just be pure speculation, but will most likely be correct based off what the season has set up, as well as the limited options as to who, what the second option could be referring to. So don't continue if you are, prone to being triggered, or, just don't want to know. In regards to the first one that Grant says will get us really excited about what's to come, this will most likely have to do with the villain tease for next season, which producer Todd Helbing already confirmed we would be getting right at the end of the season to lead into season 5. So who will this villain be? Well, as we first reported a few weeks back, that villain will most likely be Cicada or Cicada, however you pronounce it depending on where you live. The reason for that being that one of the last lines, if not the last line of the season, has to do about a lightning bolt shaped dagger. And the only real villain that is really associated with something like this in the comics is Cicada and his cult members who use them to kill people. I know some people have been saying that Reverse Flash uses a lightning bolt tipped weapon, I know, but that is his lightning rod, that is actually what it is called. And I don't think they would be bringing in Reverse Flash again for this season. They will save his return for a later point in the show's run. Also, apparently this is meant to be a very vague reveal, but if you are familiar with the comics, you would understand who it is. If it was Reverse Flash, they would just have Reverse Flash running in so everyone knew what was going on and, raise the hype levels. So this is most likely just Cicada. If you do want to learn more about Cicada, you can click the link in the description down below, which will take you to a video all about him and how they could use him next season that differs a bit from the comics. And in regards to the second cliffhanger that Grant says is going to make your stomach hurt and want the next season immediately, this most likely has to do with a death. That is obviously what Grant is hinting at here, but who is the person that is going to die? Well, as most of you would know if you have kept up with my channel or just, watched the show, this is a character we have brought up multiple times throughout the season in regards to their possible death, and that is of course Cecile Horton. How Cecile were to die is the only thing that still has people guessing and wondering how it will play out. The obvious one, due to what we know is coming in the finale, is that she will die giving birth to her daughter. So, as we know, the Mystery Girl showed up a couple of episodes ago and said 3 weeks from now or 21 days, the baby would be born, and that date from that episode airing was the finale date. So, yeah, Cecile's giving birth in the finale. Will it go good? Who knows? While the other popular theory going around is that DeVoe will in fact kill Cecile. This theory is mainly coming from the trailer for the finale, in which we do see DeVoe circling Cecile. Obviously, we don't necessarily know the context of that scene, but we can just go off what we have seen in the trailer in regards to that. And you could argue, well, will they really hint at the death in the trailer? Wouldn't they try to keep that a bit vague and obscure? Which, yeah, that point is valid. But you never know. Sometimes they try to throw you off by putting something in front of you to make it obvious, to the point where it's so obvious that you don't believe it and then just actually happens. So, I don't know, it could be DeVoe killing Cecile, or it could be childbirth, or it could be both. You know, Cecile's giving birth, has the baby, and then DeVoe kills her. It could be like literally a double whammy in regards to that. Obviously, there could be another death. Maybe it's Harry. Who knows? We will just have to wait until tomorrow when the finale is out to actually find out. Now, some people were wondering, hey, is there going to be a Killer Frost cliffhanger? Because we had the big reveal in episode 22, the last one, in regards to, you know, Caitlin had the Killer Frost inside of her since she was a child. So will they do anything in the finale in regards to Killer Frost? Honestly, I think they will, but I think they just might be like setup. It's not going to be cliffhanger level setup, so it's not going to be something that's so shocking that it just makes you go like, it's mind blowing, and it's like going to keep you questioning going into the, you know, into the off season and into like the new season when it finally starts up. It might just be a bit of a reveal that just, you know, they just pick up next season, but it's not a cliffhanger, if that makes sense. We did see in the trailer that there is most likely Caitlin dressed in her Killer Frost outfit standing next to Cisco in this shot right here. You can't see the Killer Frost hair, it's normal Caitlin hair, so maybe she's trying to draw Killer Frost out of that point. Maybe she actually is able to go Killer Frost at some point in the finale and then loses it or something. We'll have to wait and see, who knows. And obviously the last thing that we need to talk about in regards to the finale is, well, I think the thing that a lot of people are looking forward to the most, and that is the Mystery Girl. We knew like a while ago, like maybe like a month and a half ago, that the identity of this Mystery Girl would actually be finally revealed in the finale. Now, the Mystery Girl has been one of those topics that a lot of people are curious, but they've dragged it out so long that it's either really obvious who it is, so the reveal is going to be, you know, fall flat in its face, almost like borderline Savitar, or it's going to be disappointing because it's going to be someone that no one really wanted. So it's getting to the point where I think they should just go with the obvious ones. No, not the obvious one, but one of the obvious choices. So I think the obvious choices are either it's Dawn Allen, it's Jenny Ognatz, who is the granddaughter of Barry and Iris, or it's Jo and Cecile's daughter. I think those are the three obvious ones, and they're the safe options to go with, because I don't think people can really be triggered by any other choice. But if they go with some other random choice, then I think people will get annoyed. The more I've thought about it, the more I think it's safer to go with Jenny Ognatz or Jo and Cecile, based on the fact that Dawn is connected to a twin. And will they bring in Dawn Allen next season? Will we have Dawn and Dawn next season? Or will it just be Dawn? And if it is just Dawn, where's Dawn? You know, it's just a bit of a loose end there. So I think the safer of those three are definitely Jenny or Jo and Cecile's child. And the fact that Cecile might be dying, and we know that child is born, it could line up well. Maybe if the older version of Jo and Cecile's daughter is the Mystery Girl. I don't know. They're the three safe choices. Any other option apart from that, I think is an option that's going to annoy a lot of people, regardless of who it is. So, yeah, no, let me know in the comments in regards to who you think the Mystery Girl is. Who's your final choice? And the other thing in regards to the Mystery Girl is, what role will she play? Obviously, we know she's connected to the Speed Force symbols. Will those get explained in the finale? Who knows? We know that the Mystery Girl actor, Jessica Parker Kennedy, only filmed about a day and a half in Vancouver. So how many scenes did she film? What scenes, or what did those scenes contain? Are they about the Speed Force symbols? Are they just about who she is? And, you know, setting up next season? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to actually explain the Speed Force symbols, because maybe it's just too much for the finale. Maybe they might pick up on that next season. But as we talked about in my Cicada video, the one that I talked about earlier, maybe the role that she plays in the finale, and or at least towards the end of it, is maybe, you know, hinting at who the villain is, and maybe, you know, saying who he is. Maybe that's what they do there. We'll have to wait and see, though. There's a couple of things they could do with her, but we know that she's coming back next season, so it's no rush. It's not like they have to contain everything with her in this episode, because she's not going to be in next season. We know she's going to be in next season for a decent amount, so they can save some of that for next season, which is probably what they're going to do. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show your support. Let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions on what I've gone over in this video. What do you think these are, the different cliffhanger things are? Do you disagree with my things about it being the villain reveal, as in Cicada, and the second one being Cecile's death? If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section down below. And do you think there will be any other like big reveals in the finale leading on to next season that aren't like big cliffhanger level? Just let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.